pussy.
No, I'm not. I even waited for you. I'm not gonna take your stuff or anything, dude. Don't be so hard up. You didn't lose anything. Why do you call me that word? Why do you call me that word, man? I feel so heartbroken now. I'm very sensitive, man.
Man, just shut up and kill me.
I'm not. I'm gonna wait until I regen and then I'm going to pick you up. So that there's no hard feelings. Would you like to kill me? Would that make you feel better?
No.
I'm just testing builds, dude. I'm a content creator. I'm live right now. You can check.
Okay.
I'm just testing build. I'm not an asshole. I'm just testing builds. Okay? This build that killed you, you're gonna be in my video, Oli Clue. I promise. Okay? Alright guys, welcome back to another Division 2 build video. Today, what I have for you is a seriously fun build. I wanted to combine a non-meta gun with something that is relatively meta on the Darkzone and in Conflict, which is regen. I just didn't want to go full regen because it's boring, even though I do run it myself. Full transparency. Now the issue is, the Lady Death is very powerful, but the low mag size is what's kind of holding you back. So by combining two Brazo pieces with the Ninja Bike backpack solves the issue. And then when you add one piece of Bellstone, one piece of Golan, and one obviously Imperious Guard, which gives you that 1% regen, still pushes your regen up to 64. Now, I gotta be honest, if you can get around above 80 to around 90, that would be perfect. But for the purpose of this of this build and being able to dish out a lot of damage, whilst also having some tankiness with Unbreakable and also having regen as you play around, it just makes a good combination. And the synergy works for me because I like to get up close and personal in combat and, you know, take the fight into the guy's face or whoever I'm playing against face and being able to move around. And if you can even kill an NPC before that, you've got that additional speed. It makes a hell of a lot of difference, especially when you switch to the shotgun, which also does a tremendous amount of damage if you've got it leveled up. Now, of course, I've got shade level above 1000, so make sure that you have that for you to be able to get these stats. And ultimately, you've got 57% crit chance and 145 crit hit damage. Now, pretty much everything is optimized apart from this, where you'll get a bit more critical hit chance, which is going to push you up another 1%, which will bring you to the cap of 58. And on the Brazo piece, you know, critical hit damage of, you know, 0.2%. It's not much of a difference. So it's pretty much maxed out, and that's the stats that you can expect. I'm running a critical hit damage mod on the face mask, one on the Ninja Bike backpack, and then another one that's almost maxed out on the chest piece with Unbreakable. It just really works well. I've come to realize that when your Unbreakable procs, your regen actually kicks in really quick after that. And if you combine the Unbreakable proc with the regen and a double tap heal, just makes you so much more tanky. You're sitting on 1.8 million armor, which means when you get 50% of your Unbreakable armor back, you're essentially running 2.5 to 2.7 million armor. And then you also got the double heal, which works really well. I'm running the Defender drone because it really does help with that damage mitigation, because I like playing close quarters. And then this I mix up. I either play foam, I play pulse, I play banshee sometimes, but I do play sticky as well, because it just buys you that bit of time to put them off guard and get the first clip into them, and then run around and make it difficult for them. So to summarize and not make the video too long, I've got a Lady Death, but I've got damage to armor. Damage to target out of cover is probably better, but I prefer damage to armor. I don't know why. It just works, especially for the initial engagement, and especially when you shoot first. If the statistics, shows or validates that, I don't know, but that's my preference. Feel free to change that if you want to. We're running 2 Brazo pieces. Everything is critical hit damage and critical hit chance on both of them, and of course you get the weapon damage on this one from the Bikara's holster. On the Bellstone, we've got crit damage, crit chance, crit damage, crit chance, crit damage, crit hit chance. So there's no reason for us to stretch this out too much. I would recommend, and I actually play with that, the backup boomstick, which gives you the preservation talent. It does help sometimes just when you're clearing landmarks or whatever, and you don't want to use a med kit, and you just started your armor regen just to shoot, an NPC or even an enemy that's low or on the ground with this. It just gets your armor back quite quickly. But I'm not really great at quickly switching to my secondary, which I guess is just something I'll have to work on. But hopefully that works for you. But guys, that's the build. It's very simple. It's to the point. It's my Immortal Flash build because I like the speed. I like running around. And there's nothing more satisfying than a guy shooting you from range. You just killed an NPC and you're running at super speed towards them. And they can't really shoot you because your shoe is shivving around left and right. And you're running at them at massive speed just to get there and get your Lady Death damage. Now remember, the Lady Death gives you additional 70% weapon damage. I think it's 70%. Is it 70%? Yes, 75% weapon damage, which means that not only do you have the substantial regen, but you've got the 75% weapon damage when you shoot first. And as you are running around with them, trying to get your regen back, you're actually building more weapon damage, which is quite substantive. Just a quick shot. Let's just get that up so I can give you guys a taste. You can hit for over 400, if I remember correctly. So you go in here, you're hitting for 427, and then it starts tapering off. And you've got the full mag to show that. So it's pretty useful for me. I really like the build. It's not, perfect, but it fits my playstyle, and hopefully it will fit yours as well. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And I'm always open for suggestions. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys in the next live stream, the next video. Cheers.